Alright guys, how's it going? Going good? Yeah? Alright, I was going to say, wow, this feels incredible. First off, I'd like to thank the amazing class of 2018 for electing me to speak on their behalf. I am very honored. Unfortunately for the audience, that means you'll have to listen to me ramble on about the crazy time I had in high school. There's some really crazy stuff, man. High school is an experience I wasn't able to fully appreciate in the moment. Everything is happening so fast, it can be hard to see the bigger picture. When you're sitting at your computer at 1 in the morning, working on a synthesis packet for A-Plan, and then you realize you have AP Calc Web assigned due the next morning as well, high school can feel like an awful experience. But after it's all said and done, we can look back at these moments and realize they help build our character and work ethic. These experiences can be a drag, but without them, I wouldn't know what it feels like to be challenged. So I'd like to thank all the teachers in my life who constantly challenged me to be better. I wouldn't be the person I am today without those challenges. Now, I promised you all crazy stories, right? Well, here's one for you. It was a typical day in junior year, just heading to UW Chem with the boys, We sit down, it's lab day, we saw that up on the board. We get to make soap, all right? So long story short, Mr. Raptor gives us 2 very clear instructions. 1, do not overheat the soap mixture, and 2, do not stop stirring. All right, sounds easy enough, right? The events that followed are still unclear to this day, and the person that deserves the blame for this tragedy, Liam Stevenson, is still highly contested by the boys. Anyway, someone turned the heat up too high, and someone stopped stirring, and the soap solution boiled over onto the hot plate. It ran over the side of the beaker, hit the hot plate, and began solidifying into a solid with a foamy-looking texture that resembled an undercooked pancake. During all this, lots of screaming and yelling and hurling of insults and blame was occurring in our lab group, but luckily Rap was there to save the day and took the hot plate with everything on it and placed it outside his classroom. Problem solved, right? Oof. About 5 minutes after it was set outside, I decided to take a peek at our masterpiece. I opened the door and the hot plate was there. The beaker was there. But where was the pancake? I looked right. I looked left. What, did this thing grow legs and walk off? What was in that mixture? But wait, what is that I see? A congregation of seagulls? There was a large group of them, and they appeared to be fighting over something. Okay, now pause. I know some of you might be concerned about the well-being of those seagulls, who were, yes, fighting over our beloved soap pancake. I did not notice any dead seagulls around campus in the following week. I mean, we can't even be sure that the seagulls ate any of the pancake, so please don't call PETA on me. Although, now that I think about it, 2 days after this happened, I cleaned some weird-looking seagull droppings off my windshield. It looked a lot cleaner than usual, so take that from what you will. Alright, so the reason why I bring up moments like this is because it proves what really matters in high school. Nobody looks back at a year or a whole high school career and thinks about the time they failed a test or project. I certainly don't constantly think about the first and only time I failed a math test due to a really poorly worded and stupid question on a stupid test that I'm definitely not even a little salty about. No. We just remember the small things. We remember Soap Pancake Day. We remember everybody losing our minds in our A-Plan class because we read an article about this guy who thinks that if you don't give everything you own to impoverished children in third world countries, you are in fact a terrible person. No, these are the unforgettable moments that we will remember and reminisce about at our future high school reunions. Now, I'd like to finish this speech up by thanking the people that have helped make high school an incredible experience, not just for me, but for many in this class. First off, special thanks to our senior class ASB for putting this all together. What an incredible year. And a special shout out to Maya Binswanger. I'd also like to thank my 2 role models here at high school, Karen Chan and Grant Pearson. For those of you who knew these 2 incredible individuals, you know exactly what I mean. Many of my classmates, including myself, saw these perfect individuals consistently embody what it means to be a great person each and every single day. They inspired me to bring light to dark situations, to know when it's time to take the initiative and when it's the right time to follow. I cannot put into words how influential these 2 people were in my life. And shout out to this knowledgeable team, or should I say state knowledgeable champions. I couldn't have asked to be part of a better or more dominant team. And now, the most obvious thanks, the thanks everybody knew was coming. I absolutely would not be who I am today without these people. My thanks goes out to the boys. I don't have much to say because you already know, but I couldn't have asked for better bros, and that's big facts. Alright, and finally, I'd like to send a thanks out to all the families for supporting us students. I know personally it would have been very difficult for me to get where I am today without the support of my lovely family. So I'd like to ask all the students to join me in giving them a round of applause. Alright, well, I think this speech has gone on long enough, so in the eternal words of my forefathers, this speech over. Yeet.